So we combined hives with a newspaper trick. You know about the newspaper trick?
I have done it one time.
Okay, good. You're familiar with it, aren't you? These are old boxes. We'll have fun navigating that.
I have found it's hard to find newspaper nowadays.
It is. How do you do it with an online? How do I make a combination with an online newspaper? That's great. Oh gosh. Look for your beetles.
What a clean lid.
That's a new top, isn't it?
That is a new top.
I know. Very good. I don't think we had a lot of bees on all the frames, just some of them. So.
Now, why did you combine the two?
I forget. Why did we combine them, Patrick? Do you remember?
You were taking some of those. It was a weak hive.
Yeah.
Hive. So
you
took some of the frames out of that nuke and moved them over to here.
Out of the nuke that we worked on this morning?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So essentially, what we're going to do.
What are we going to do? Do we want to just lift this whole thing off? Are you wanting to see what's up here or see?
Let's. Oh, I'm stuck. Wow, that is hot and messy.
Look at this.
Yeah.
I'm not used to propolis.
Look
like
at that,
this.
how gooey it is. I would say for fun, why don't we take this frame out?
All right.
Just right there. Yeah, because I want to see what's on that one and see if there's brood up here or bees up there. Yeah. Have you enjoyed studying to be a master beekeeper?
I have.
Good. You probably made friends with others that are trying to learn. And
yep.
Oh, that's great.
The Texas A&M program has a really nice layout of what to be studying for each one.
Oh, good, good, good.
They've just went online, so.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That's been really nice.
Yeah. Oh,
beautiful.
Wow, that's nice, isn't it?
My
yeah.
goodness.
Nicely capped over brood with a very dark comb. Someone's going to say in the comments, why is that comb so dark? Because it's old comb, and they're using some old wax that's around. Okay. Emerged, didn't it? Mm-hmm. Gone around the center, but not around the edges. Hasn't emerged yet.
Okay. Do we want to pull it?
Yeah, let's pull this one next to it also. So how long, Patrick, did we do this? Was it a week ago? Was it last week? Or 2 weeks?
It was last week on a Wednesday.
Okay, honey nectar on my side.
Wow.
That could have been Monday. I can't remember.
And are you feeding these? There's no feed in that?
No feed on this.
Wow, yeah. Look at all that.
Yeah,
nectar.
We're still privileged to have, that's all nectar. Golly,
wow.
That's a lot of resources. So is there no brood on the next one? Okay.
No, next one's not really drawn out.
No, it isn't. Okay, very good. Yeah, let's look at go
the other direction?
Yeah. Was it this one or that one? Oh, it was this one we need to look at next. Right?
Yep. Boy, I am not used to this sticky.
Oh, aren't you?
Oh, man.
Welcome to Illinois.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a mess. That's if you work barehanded, oh my gosh, you have to soak your hands in alcohol afterward and scrub for an hour. It's so messy. That's why I like to wear nitrile gloves sometimes, just so I can avoid all this sticky propolis. Oh, good brood pattern over here. Yeah.
Oh, look at all that beautiful larvae.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, around there. Yeah, look at this, Patrick, up here. So you have, capped over pupae down here, but there's a strip of larvae that the queen just went up there and she spent an hour just laying those eggs up there, and now they've turned into glistening white larvae. Are we still making noise on our microphones? Good. I hate to get all this good footage and there's a problem.
And have me screw it up.
Well.
Oh boy, I love her too. She's a winner. Look at how she backfilled all this too.
So it shows how well this colony got along through the newspaper trick. I mean,
yeah,
that's probably.
Now the queen was below, or the queen was above?
Below. Yeah, this was a queenless box. Yeah.
So she's been already up here within a
Well,
week?
that could have been some of the frames we transferred over, but
okay.
Yeah, because Patrick thinks it was a week ago. So the cap pupae would get sealed at about day 8. So it's iffy. That could have been things she laid that day. But yeah. But it could have been things we transferred over.
Right in there, there's some pretty small little larvae. That's
oh
amazing.
yeah, that's new. Yeah.
I mean, it's just amazing to me that she'd come up so quick.
Yeah. Oh, good eye.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Let me look again now that you're saying that. So.
See those?
Oh yeah.
What would that be? 4 or 5 days old?
4 or 5 days old. So that is the queen.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that would be the queen down below. So they got along so good. She came up here and laid eggs up there.
She's hospitable.
Yeah.
She said, welcome.
All right, so now we'll just try to accomplish our job of transferring the super on top.
All right.
Which begs the question, why can't you just leave the super here in the middle? Because I like to follow traditional methods of 2 brood areas. That would be 18 inches of brood, and then the super on top is more for honey production. So I'm just trying to get it back to what I normally use, but you certainly could leave it this way and let them take over the super. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, didn't they lay a bunch of eggs in the super? How can that ever be a honey super again? Well, I don't have to worry about it this year. They might recover and move the brood, let it hatch out, and they might start filling it with nectar. But either way, I'm going to feed them in the wintertime, and they'll straighten it all out, if not this year, in the spring. I know some people want to follow the exact, color in between the lines perfectly.
Yep.
I don't have to do that. Bees will be bees. So.
Yep.
Now this box is going to be hard to take apart. Your tool is probably better than mine. Mine's a little wide. Oh, there you go. Let's set it on the top cover. Let's see what our newspaper looks like. I bet they hauled a bunch of it out. There you go. I like the use of smoke there.
Not too bad in weight.
Look at that. They perfectly ate away the newspaper. All of them there. Like it never existed. Probably within the first 24 hours. It didn't take them long at all. Yeah. Amazing.
I end up with Swiffer sheets and all kinds of things in my...
All right, so now we're going to take the tape off that's protecting a bad super that got corners missing.
Gotcha.
Ooh, Gorilla tape.
I've learned that trick.
Yeah.
I used some blue tape.
Oh, yeah?
This is strong tape.
This is way too strong. Wow. Maybe we can reuse it. It's so gooey. I'll put it over here. All right.
All right. Let's see.
Did I see that we had a new super over there? Why don't we lose this super? How horrible would that be?
So we could brush them over into...
Well, I just, frame by frame, just move them into a new box. This box has a hole in it you could drive a car through. Yeah. So smoke everything good.
Okay.
And I'll be back with what we'll do. Let me think about this. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to, for time of the year, we're going to take this super, walk away with it. And we're going to put the deep on the green and put the top on. Then we will work in the shade to transfer them over.
Transfer it over and bring it back.
Yeah, let's do that. Because this is just so bad. This box is deceased.
All right, let's give it a little... Oh, it's going to be a heavy one.
Is it going to be heavy?
Yeah, it's
of course. Never get a light one, do we?
All right. All right.
I'm going to walk away with this one.
And I'll put that one...
Yep, that one in the top on. And I'll meet you guys back here for a transfer.
All right. Never really moved a box away like this, and it's such a good idea.
Yeah.
Just gets the pressure off of...
Yeah.
Let's see if we can...
All right.
Okay.
We need our smoker, smoke, and all that good stuff.
This is a full box.
I've got a chair if you want to sit on a chair.
I think I'm going to be all right.
Here's a super. Save your back and just have a seat. See if it'll work when you're sitting. You'll thank me when you get old. And your back doesn't hurt.
He makes me lay on the ground.
Oh, I do. I'm trying to give you a break. Like,
Take a nap.
take a knee. Oh, so what we're doing here, because this super is so bad off, it's got a mouse hole in one side. All the corners are busted. We're having to use duct tape. And the reason it's not working good is because every time we work it, we got to take the duct tape off. So this will make it better for us. And I like the breeze. So by walking away with it, we got away from that hive and we're in a cool shade. So when you get older, you find a good way to not have to be in the hot sun and work a mean hive or just walk away with a box.
Have you heard of people using 3 supers or 3 mediums for a hive?
Oh yeah, it's not uncommon at all. So you do need 3 because 2 deeps are 18 inches approximately. It'd be 9 5/8 times 2. So if you're using mediums, which are 6 5/8, you're going to need 3 to bring you up to about the 18 or 19 inch brood area space. Yeah. And it works really good. It just saves your back, you know. I spoke in Maryland 2 or 3 years ago, and there was
Drones and regular brood.
oh, there's some regular brood up in the super, huh? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, look for the queen too, maybe. So one of the beekeepers there said everybody in their club mostly runs just the medium supers. Now, that's like, wow, that's cool. This is actually called an Illinois super because Date Ant in Illinois actually kind of came up with the idea of that size of a super. Mr. Date Ant back in the day. And so a lot of people call it an Illinois super. Let's smoke them again to kind of, it helps
now,
bees stay out of the way for you. Yeah. It's a medium super, Illinois super.
So what do you do when you go to buy a nuke or something and you're going to get a deep frame of bees? That would be difficult.
It would be.
So you'd have to...
Yeah, in that case, you're going to have to find a way to transfer them over to a smaller box, with smaller frames in it. It's not easy. It may take a while to do that.
Oh boy. Whoop, somebody got me.
All through the glove.
Yeah, she got me. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
So what we're doing, we're removing the frames and it's leaving less space for bees to stand on. And so that's why they're kind of clinging to walls and such.
So how are we going to get all these ones on the ground?
Shake. Oh, the ground itself? We may not worry about it. They may just fly in this hive over next to them at night. That's one good thing about bees. They don't spend the night by themselves usually. They'll fly and talk themselves into any nearby hive.
Have you noticed with drift that I've heard that the hives towards the outside get more bees?
Absolutely.
That's true.
In big commercial yards, I've seen where the bees on the outside of the rows have a lot more bees in them than the middle ones do. Yep. Can you get an angle right here, Patrick, of these bees? That's the ones we're going to have to deal with next. So what we're looking at is, you know, how to get those off. So the way I would do it, let me ask you, how do you think you would do it, Judy? How do you get those bees in this box?
Well, there's been a couple things. Sometimes I'll take this box and I'll set it on top of there.
Yeah.
And then I'll take my brush and smoke.
That'll
and
work. Yep.
They're attached to here, but they'll typically go down.
Yep.
I've shook them.
Yep.
But I always feel like everybody comes flying up so mad. Or I've just bee brushed them over the top and tried to get them in.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for me, it's all about kind of the safety of the bees and just the speed of getting it done. So what I would like to do is, you know, pick this up and then I would smoke these bees over here to see if I could smoke them all down into the hive more so that they are kind of not going to fly up like you said.
Yep.
It's not that the bees fly up and they're mad and they're going to sting you. It's just that that's their way of getting orientated with what in the world do I do now, you know?
Are you going to, that's what you do?
No, I don't think so.
No?
Now that I see that they're over here too, I think smoking them down is the way to go. I thought they were just on one side, yeah.
Come on, guys, get down in there. Oh, they're starting to.
So what age bees are these? Well, they're probably still of the age of maybe house duties, so they might be around 17, between 17, 23-day-old bees. Yeah. May not be foragers.
Yeah, these guys are real. They're just kind of stuck.
Yeah, frozen in time. Let me get a bee brush. Yeah. We got most of them down. You did a good job. That was a good call.
I had a few of them.
And you're right. There's a lot less bees that fly in the air and that when you don't bang them.
Everybody go home.
All right. So what we're going to do is take this hive or this medium super back, and we're going to put it above the 2 deeps. So you run ahead of me and open that up.
Okay.
Very good. I'm glad to get a good box on here. Quit using the duct tape.
Oh, we've got a whole bunch. Hold on.
I wondered about that.
Oh boy.
Can
Here.
I lay it here like
I think
that?
if you offset, move back just a tiny bit,
Oh, okay.
I can get them to drop.
Yep.
Boy, they really
Good call. Glad you
came
saw
out.
that. How about on the front? Anything?
No, it's really that.
Okay.
That
How about
side.
on my side?
But they're festooning all underneath.
Oh, bunch hit my shoe. So.
Okay. Yep. They're. Okay.
All right, we'll
I
go
think
for
they're
it.
good. Woo!
Yeah, that's good. Get them off my pants leg. There you go.
There we go. Not quite. Hold on.
There. I think
about
that's a
right?
take. Yeah, that's good.
Wow. So no inner covers.
No.
What does an inner cover do? Nothing?
No, an inner cover does provide an air gap between the top box and the outside world or the top cover. But it also, if you have, it allows the wood, the top cover, not to stick to this as bad too.
Mm.
But in using plastic top covers, this doesn't hurt the top cover. You know what I mean?
Right.
It doesn't deteriorate the top cover above it. So it would just, for me, it'd be one extra piece of.
Because you pretty much converted all the plastic lids.
I'm
lids.
trying. I've got a few left, but yeah. But plastic on top of this wood doesn't erode the wood on either the top cover or the box. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought would happen. Wow. Let me see the bottom side of that. Yeah, I'll be darned. Moisture got that, didn't it?
Yep.
And it eliminates one piece of equipment.
Yep.
And migratory beekeepers or commercial beekeepers use migratory lids. They don't use inner covers.
Inner covers.
Yeah.
All right, everyone.
Oh, I feel good about getting this hive back to where it needs to be. Yeah. Excellent.
That was another great hive. That one looked
Hopefully
good.
they all are.
Yeah.
Did it not have a brick? Oh, maybe it's over here. This looks like a small rock, but it's got some weight to it. Like granite or something. Judy, that was great. I had so much fun in the bee yard with you.
Thank you.
You were so good to handle bees. I gave you a few little tweaks, but for the most part, you came with a good knowledge base already
Thank
about
you.
bees. I liked your critical thinking skill. That's really hard to find in beekeepers today. When I knew that I could keep throwing things at you, and you were able to think through it and respond. What do you think
Thank you.
contributes to your figuring things out so easily?
I'm just so interested, I think. I'm just so, a few times you put me on the spot and I really didn't have an answer, but I'm okay being uncomfortable with that and kind of working through. I think what I really enjoyed was, we talked about this a little bit, when you don't have a mentor or another bee yard that you're not working with somebody that has so much knowledge, some of those little things that you taught me are going to change my beekeeping, right? Yeah. Just the simple things as far as using my hive tool more effectively. Smoke, I know I was not using enough smoke.
Yeah.
And then the last piece was I was rushing lifting those frames. So a lot of the very physical, tangible things with beekeeping, I feel like got better today.
Oh, good.
So thank you.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
The thing about smoking too is that if you don't use enough smoke, your smoker is likely to go out quicker. And people don't realize that because you're not using it as much and it's just sitting over there going out, right? But the more you use it, the more you're kind of using it and it stays smoked up good.
Yeah.
That's really good. I enjoyed what we had to do today. It was so funny when the queen got loose in your hands. Oh my gosh, that was classic. I love that. That's happened to me so many times. Don't feel like you failed, because even now that happened to me over and over again. You think you got her and away she goes, you know.
Yeah. If I'd have been by myself, I would have just ran back and probably put her right in the hive.
Yeah, that's an option. That would have worked out good. Yeah, I've done that before. I've actually just kind of, she doesn't fly, so I just kind of toss her back in, start over again.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I needed a reset.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was great. And I know that was good. And you got to work barehanded. I think you had a goal to work barehanded next year.
Next year.
Yeah.
But I was pushed right into trying that.
There you go. Yeah.
But it's what you said is correct. You can't handle that queen with any kind of glove on.
No.
I wouldn't have been able to, just even grabbing her wings.
Yeah.
Before I was working towards getting the back legs, I wouldn't have been able to do that.
Exactly.
Or the gloves would have maybe injured her
or that's
something
true.
like that.
Yeah. I know we all like to wear gloves, you know, and I understand that. But even when I'm wearing gloves, if I have to do a queen maneuver, off comes the gloves. I've got to be able to use my fingertips, you know. That's good. You were also surprised by our propolis. You haven't seen propolis like that in Illinois, have you?
No.
Wow.
So Texas propolis is not so sticky and gummy.
Even in hot weather?
Even in hot weather.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, much different. And the amount
yeah.
of propolis in the hives here was very different than I've seen in Texas.
Interesting.
So,
well,
yeah.
they gather propolis from different kind of plant sources and trees, so probably you have a different, you know, resource of where they're getting their propolis from as we do.
When you put your hive tool in there to pop that lid, it almost like you can feel the gumminess of it as it separates.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
it's like real gooey roofing tar.
Yeah.
Yeah. People don't realize that. And you know, some of my earlier cameras that I used before Patrick started filming for us, they are just propolized. They're just ruined with propolis all over them because I'm working out there and then adjusting the camera. You know.
Yeah.
Can't take a break to clean my hands every time, but that can be a downfall. In the old days, beekeepers used to try to breed that out of queens because they thought it would be less of a mess for them to work bees. But nowadays, we're realizing propolis plays a real important role in the bee's immune system fighting pathogens. So it's good to see that in there.
Yeah,
you know?
and sealing up all their cracks. If they don't want them there, they can seal it all up.
I liked how we started with a plan. I have an aggressive hive when I mow, and I said, I've just got to replace that queen. But when we got in there, they were nice to us, and they had really a lot of good stuff in there. And that was a good teaching moment to realize, okay, we'll just have to figure a different way to trim grass around it, because otherwise it's a good hive.
It is.
And changing out the queen could have been detrimental this late in the game. So those are good examples of trying to learn how to make decisions based on the future outcome. And I like that we examined a hive that was really weak. I felt it was weak based on what was going on in the entrance. But when we got in there, they had a lot of good frames of brood. We were impressed and stored resources. And so we knew going forward, they're going to have a lot of bees. And so those are good, I guess, evaluations of a hive. How do you determine its condition based on what you see in there?
Yeah. What a nice surprise, though, too, when, you know, you assume you're going to go in and population might look low because of the entrance, but couldn't be farther from the truth.
Yeah, I was prepared to see European foul brood, American foul brood. Oh my gosh, the worst case scenario, and nothing could have been further from the truth. So the entrance can be very deceiving. And what really deceived us was that gigantic Superman hive next to it. And so we were kind of fooled by that big monster hive next to it. Why can't they all be this way? And so you don't want to get kind of drawn into that. Because sometimes just as there can be really, really weak hives, there can be overly strong hives.
Yeah.
And somewhere in the middle is the normal, healthy hive.
I really liked looking in the hive that you had combined maybe, a week ago or so?
Yeah, a week ago.
all that newspaper was gone. They'd already joined, and we even saw very young larvae in the top.
Yeah.
So the queen had already made her way up there, and that was surprising.
That was amazing. They shook hands really quickly, didn't they? For her to get up there and fill it up with brood that fast, because like you said, some of the brood was there. Like she went up there the day that the newspaper was put on.
Yeah.
They took advantage of that deep up there. That was impressive. The funny thing about that, I kept going out because I wanted to make a video of it, and I kept going out. I expected to see big pieces of the newspaper on the entrance or on the ground. I never saw a newspaper anywhere.
What did they do with it?
They just chewed it to where you couldn't recognize it. They chewed it up so small that it was just...
Yeah.
We should have looked on the bottom board, but it was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I really liked your attention to small hive beetle. You're a small hive beetle sharpshooter.
I'm a killer.
Oh my gosh, you are. I didn't have to tell you twice. You saw one, boom, your hand was on it.
Yeah, after we saw the first one, I had permission. He said, you pop this lid, kill him. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
I think I got 5 or 6 on the second one.
You did. Yeah. You need to, like on your hive tool, to leave a little, a little check mark.
Little tick marks.
Yeah, that, okay, I've killed 5 this time, like they do on airplanes, on
there you go.
battle airplanes. And have you ever had a bad infestation of beetles?
I haven't yet.
Okay, yeah. I think yet is the key word. Because, even here, a couple of years ago, wow, I would have, open the top up, you're going to see 20 or 30.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. It's a party in there. And killing is just crazy,
Yeah.
But then other years, it's not that bad. It kind of goes in cycles. So it's fun. I'm really humbled that you and your husband chose to fly all the way up here and spend the day in the apiary with me.
Thank you.
Wow, that's very remarkable. I enjoyed meeting you, and when I spoke in Texas, can't wait to be back there.
Yes.
At Waco. Wow, that's in November.
Yep.
I wonder if there's stuff on the website yet. I'll try to leave a link here if I find a link. People down there might want to join us in Texas.
Yep.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Well, thanks again, Judy. And we saw a lot of frames of honey super out there, and some supers I need to harvest. And after you harvest your honey supers, do you ever wonder, what do I do with these frames? Do I store them? Where can I store them? So I made a video to tell you guys what to do with your frames and your honey supers, storing them in the winter. Here it is between us. Check it out. I'll see you guys over there.